Hi gut feelers, this video is about histamine intolerance, how to overcome food sensitivities so you can finally heal. This video is for you if you feel like you react to everything, you are sensitive to foods, you're sensitive to supplements, maybe even medication, and you're confused about what to do, you just don't know what to eat anymore. It's also for you if you suffer from histamine intolerance symptoms like nausea, anxiety, itching, brain fog, excessive sweating, you're feeling tired all day and you can't sleep. And you're also in the right place if you tried everything, you did endless tests, you went to doctors, to naturopaths, to alternative practitioners, nothing helped. In this video, we're going to cover 4 things. Number 1, the number 1 priority, the one thing that you need to focus on to start overcoming histamine intolerance and food sensitivities. Number 2, the 2 key food mistakes you need to avoid if you want to finally heal. Number 3, the best practices that helped dozens of my one-on-one clients to be able to digest foods again and without having reactions. And number 4, we're going to talk about the supplements and teas that can help you overcome food sensitivities faster. Does it sound like a good plan? The 4 things that you can do to get started with overcoming your histamine intolerance and food sensitivities long-term and without medication. Number 1, your number 1 priority that you need to focus on. This is the first thing, the first starting point. Right now, your body is in a state of emergency. It's in alertness. This is why no matter what you do, everything causes symptoms. So the number 1 priority is to bring the body out of this emergency state into a more calm state. It can deal with any healing steps you take much better. Best thing I found and the most tolerable things for the body if it is in this emergency state is ginger. You want to do ginger tea, even better you want to do ginger chewing. I talk about that in almost every live Q&A. I link you a video down below in the description where I talk more about ginger chewing, how that goes. But ginger is an adaptogen, and adaptogens are herbs and often roots that help the body to come out of this emergency state and calm everything down. It's anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, helps with digesting foods better, full of enzymes, The list just goes on. The key to bring the body out of the emergency state is using ginger. If you ask me how much, you can't overdose ginger. It's spicy in the mouth, but it's so calming for the body. There's one more thing that you can do to help the body release less histamine into your tissue and so you have less reactions. And that's a mineral that helps to stabilize the cell walls of those cells which contain the most histamine. At the end of this video, when we talk about supplements and teas and things like that, I'm going to share with you the one mineral that has proven to be a huge support, and I give you exact instructions how to use that best so you don't have any adverse effects to that mineral. Make sure you stick with me till the end so you don't miss out that important opportunity to heal faster. If you just take one thing away from this video, I want that to be your body has not gone crazy. No matter what experts tell you, if we create the right healing environment for your body is able to heal itself. And your body is always on your side. Even if that's hard for you to believe right now, let's talk about the 2 key food mistakes a lot of people making, and you need to avoid this in order for you to heal from histamine intolerance and food sensitivities. Number 1 is you gotta cut out 100% the foods that feed pathogens and make it harder for your body to heal. There's no way you're going to heal these issues if you keep on eating the wrong foods. And those are 5 foods, 5 trigger foods, this is how I call them. I also link you more information about why those foods are such a problem in the description below. Dairy, eggs, gluten, corn, and soy. Dairy, eggs, gluten, corn, and soy. Those are the foods you gotta avoid 100%. No cheating, 100%. This will also help to bring the body together with ginger out of this emergency state so you can actually relax and can start making healing progress. Key number 1, leave out those 5 trigger foods. Key number 2, mistake number 2 is eating too much fat. What's happening with histamine intolerance, I described that in a video in detail, what's causing histamine intolerance and why this word is actually already faulty and should be histamine overload and not intolerance, because your body is not intolerant to histamine, it's just overloaded. One of the key things you're going to focus on is helping your liver. because this is where it all starts. The more fats you eat, the more you overburden the liver. The liver is already clogged up. This is part of why you have those issues with foods in the first place. So eating low fat is essential. Now, those things here, this is coconut oil. It's a great fat, but it's fat. It's 100% fat. This is 100% fat, which is olive oil. They have to go. Even avocado, guys, even the healthy avocado here, lower those. Lower those if you want to be able to digest foods again. You want to help your liver heal, want to lower the food sensitivities and histamine intolerance. Those have to be reduced. You're not going to miss out on anything. Rinse and repeat, 2 mistakes you need to avoid. 5 trigger foods have to go, and you have to eat low fat for a longer period of time so you don't have those huge histamine and food sensitivities anymore. By the way, guys, if that sounds like, oh my god, I don't know what to eat, then you just took all the 5 foods that I eat every day, and you took everything that makes me feel satiated, everything that fills me up, just away from me. Peggy, what should I eat now? Now, I've created something that's called the 1 week gut healing challenge, which you can check out on my website, which is a 1 week meal plan. It's also a shopping list, and it gives you background information about all those healing foods and how to incorporate them. We also talk about supplements. It's an all-inclusive program for 1 week to get started and know what you can eat. It actually helps to create this perfect healing environment that I talked about before, so your body can heal itself without medication. Check that out, the 1 week gut healing challenge, if you need help with what should I eat right now. Now, before we're going to talk about the teas and the supplements that help to speed up your healing journey, let's talk about number 3, the best practices that I shared with my clients and that helped my one-on-one clients before to overcome histamine intolerance and food sensitivities and bring the body out of this emergency state. 2 things to share. Number 1, the most important thing, guys, is to move slowly. Biggest mistake ever made is to go from I eat oils and fats and dairy and everything to I eat 100% raw and plant-based. Not a good idea. It's a shock for the body. This is not how the body likes it. The body likes it smooth. So you have to dance a little bit. There's nobody else who can give you like the perfect protocol and you just do this and you don't have any symptoms anymore. It's a journey. So it goes up and down, and the most important is to go slow and to have a lot of patience. This is exactly why it can be so helpful to have somebody who's holding your hand and who walks with you a few steps until you are settled and you know what you're doing. This is what I do with my one-on-one clients. So walk slowly, have a lot of patience. And number 2 is, if you can't eat anything, because everything creates a reaction, start with mono meals. Find out those foods that give you the least reactions. So maybe that's sweet potatoes. Maybe you can eat bananas or berries, or maybe you can eat lettuce. Whatever it is, make a mono meal out of it. Sweet potato soup or squash soup. You might be eating this for a day or maybe 2 days, but this helps the body to slow down and to go out of the reactive state and just like, okay, I can deal with this now. Last but not least, let's talk about the teas and supplements to help you speed up the healing journey. It's not enough just to take those teas and supplements and keep on eating the no-no foods, eating high fats and everything. That doesn't work. The only reason why to incorporate supplements or teas or anything like that is to speed up your healing journey. So the number 1 tea that I recommend you to drink every day, at least 4 cups per day, is lemon balm. Lemon balm tea helps to cure the sensitive stomach. It helps with IBS, it helps with nausea, and it helps with histamine intolerance. I've got a whole video about lemon balm, which I link you up here or down below in the description, that you can check out after this video. And then we have 1 vitamin that helps with better nutrient absorption and is a huge support for your nervous system. It also helps with having better sleep, having more energy, lowering anxiety. This is a vitamin almost everybody of us is deficient in, even if you're eating meat and all the official vitamin B12 sources. Because if your body can't break down the meat, do you think you absorb vitamin B12? No. There I said it, vitamin B12, this is the 1 supplement. Guys, I've looked at all those supplements that are available on the market. This is the only one I can recommend. This is a blend of 2 different types of vitamin B12 in a bioavailable form, from adenosine and methylcobalamin. Bring in vitamin B12. This is 1 dropperful, guys, by the way, in the morning. If you're very sensitive to supplements, even to B12, take it with food as well. The best absorption you get if you take it on empty stomach and hold it in your mouth for 30 seconds, 1 dropperful. But if you're super sensitive, mix it in the food for now. This is a game changer. Last but not least, I mentioned in the beginning that there is one supplement that helps to bring the body out of the emergency state and helps to stabilize the cells that contain histamine, so there's less inflammation in the body. And this mineral is zinc. Key important for everything, also to strengthen your immune system, to deal with any pathogens and viruses and whatever is going on in your body, parasites. Now there are 2 zinc supplements that I recommend. This is the one that you want to take if you're very, very sensitive to supplements, because this is a plant-based one. It's made from organic guava leaves. It even tastes good, which is very rare for zinc. And what you do is, both of those supplements you only take with food. We start with half a milliliter. This is how it looks like. Funny, huh? Half a milliliter. You can mix it in the food or you take it with a little bit of water, but make sure to eat it always with a meal. Once you feel you can tolerate it, you can do up to twice per day, 1 dropper full. Yeah. So that's the one for the super sensitive to supplements people. And this is the one if you are not that sensitive to supplements, you're just sensitive to food. Can you see this? This is ionic zinc, much more concentrated. It's a pure liquid zinc sulfate. Don't take any tablets. Don't take anything that just says zinc, because it's loaded with toxic ingredients that don't help your body, and it's rarely in a bioavailable state, so you can actually use it. Start with 5 drops, and then you can amp up to either 1 time 10 drops or twice 5 drops, always with a meal. I hope this video was valuable for you. If you feel lost right now, you don't know where to start, what to eat, check out the 1-week gut healing challenge to get some support in starting healing histamine intolerance, food sensitivities, and get the body out of the reactive state. Remember the ginger.